Have you ever wondered why Super Bowl tickets cost a fortune? It's because only 1% are available to the general public. The average ticket price to last year's Super Bowl was $9,163. That's more than 10 times the price for conference championship games that hit a record high this year. So if there's only 1% available, where do the other 99% go? Well, for starters, the NFL teams get 75% of the tickets, with the two teams in the Super Bowl getting around 17%. The host city gets 5%, and the other 29 teams get roughly 2% of the tickets. NFL executives, players, and other personnel get around 5% of the tickets. Another 20% goes towards corporate sponsors, leaving only 1% for the general public, which makes the demand for tickets 10 to 20 times higher than the original face value. But the Super Bowl isn't just a football game. It's really a corporate VIP event. And these companies spend tens of millions of dollars on their partnership, so the NFL rewards them with premium access and tickets. Another major factor is the secondary ticket platforms. If we look at the average price of the Super Bowl over the last 30 years, there's a real correlation with these secondary markets and the price going way up. Now, the popularity of the NFL has skyrocketed over the last 2 decades, but the Super Bowl is not meant for the average fan. So when you watch the big game this year, just know the stadium isn't filled with fans of the team. It's really just a corporate event, and the NFL is printing money.
Wait, only 1% of tickets go to the general public? That explains everything. This isn't a sporting event for fans anymore. It's literally a corporate party that happens to have a football game attached. No wonder real fans can't afford to go. They were never the target audience.
With the Super Bowl happening next week, let's figure out how much you need to make to comfortably afford a Super Bowl weekend. And just for some extra context, look how much these tickets are starting at. Packages at $17,000, some packages at $7,000, and it all varies on different things that you might want to do while owning these tickets, but these can range all the way between $50,000 to $100,000 and can even get more expensive than that. The average ticket price for next week's Super Bowl is around $6,000 to $7,000, but as you know, you can never buy just one ticket. They usually come in a pair, so anywhere between $12,000 and $14,000 just for a ticket. And just for extra context, you're only allowed to buy either 2 or 4 tickets, with a minimum being 2, obviously, at $57,000 per these 2 tickets. And don't forget about a hotel stay, because if you're traveling to see the Super Bowl, you're going to be paying around $2,300 for that weekend in San Francisco. And experts suggest that you should only spend between 5 to 10% of your monthly income on entertainment, so let's see how much this Super Bowl weekend will cost you. And after we take the total cost of 2 Super Bowl tickets, right on average of $6,000 a piece, plus the $2,300 for the hotel stay, you're looking at around $14,000 just on the Super Bowl weekend, not including drinks, Uber, food, or anything like that. And when we multiply this by 10% to find our monthly income, then multiply this by 12 to find your annual income, and you roughly need to be making around $1.7 million a year to be able to very comfortably afford a 2026 Super Bowl weekend.
The fact that you need a 7-figure annual income to responsibly afford one football game tells you everything about who the Super Bowl is actually for. This isn't a sporting event for fans anymore. It's a wealth flex. $1.7 million a year? Let me just check my bank account real quick. Yeah, I'm about $1.699 million short. Guess I'll be watching on my couch with a $6 bag of chips.
The price was $60 or $160 in today's money, which is still very affordable. A decade after that, in the mid-90s, you could get a Super Bowl ticket on average for around $200 or around $400 in today's money. By 2010, though, the average ticket price rose to $1,000 or $1,300 in today's money. This is when the prices started getting a little out of hand. In the last 3 Super Bowls, though, they've really skyrocketed. In the last couple of years, the average ticket has been at least $7,000.
He called out 2010 as when prices got out of hand, and he's right. That's when the NFL realized they could charge whatever they wanted and corporations would pay. Once it hit $1,000 average, regular fans were done. My grandparents paid $12. My parents could have paid $200 in the 90s, and now I'm looking at $7,000 minimum. 3 generations, and the same event went from accessible to impossible for regular people.
This is how much it would cost 2 people to attend the 2025 Super Bowl in New Orleans. I'll cover tickets, food, transportation, flights, and hotel, plus give you 2 options. One is Bad and Bougie, and the other one is more affordable. Starting out with the tickets for the Bad and Bougie option, if you want to sit up close, Front Row Joe, your price tag is gonna be $35,392.85. But if you want to go with the more affordable route, sitting on section 649, row 17, your price tag is only going to be $12,784.93. In other words, a brand new Camry or a used Corolla. For food and drinks at the stadium, I would budget at least $200. Plane tickets from any major city, you're looking at about $800. For transportation using rideshare services, budget at least $120. For the hotel, the best option I found is this entire home on Expedia, $853 the night of the game. So if you want to be bad and bougie, your grand total is $37,365.85. And if you want to go with the more affordable option, your grand total is $14,757.93. What do you think? Would you do it?
When he broke it down and said, brand new Camry or used Corolla, that really hit different because it puts the absurdity in perspective that everyone can understand. We're not talking about splurging on a nice dinner or even a weekend vacation. We're talking about the price of a vehicle that could last you 5 to 10 years versus watching one football game for 4 hours. And that's just for the affordable option at $12,000.
So Kev on Stage posted the Super Bowl tickets, and damn, these prices are ridiculous. So what I want to do is I'm going to go through each of these numbers and tell you what should also come with your ticket purchase. Starting with the smallest number. So for $12,000, I should be able to park where the players park and hang out with them in their locker room. For $15,000, I should be able to sing the national anthem. For $19,000 tickets, I should also be able to be the DJ for the Super Bowl. For $21,000 tickets, I should be able to be a special guest performer for the halftime show. For $53,000, I am the performer for the halftime show. For $65,000, I get to be the head coach for the first half of the Super Bowl, okay? I'm giving the halftime speech and everything. And for $266,000 Super Bowl tickets, I am your star quarterback. These prices are insane, okay? And the only way I can go to the Super Bowl for this much money is if y'all are accepting Monopoly bucks, okay? Because every price you got on here is a down payment on something. This is, I'm gonna watch the game at home, or I'm gonna turn my PlayStation on, put on Madden, and play the Super Bowl myself.
Monopoly Bucks is right. These aren't prices for normal people. They're for corporations and millionaires. When the cheapest option is $12,000, you've officially priced out 99% of your actual fan base.
How much did you spend on your Super Bowl tickets? $13,000. $10,000.
$9,000 a ticket.
And they talk about us spending too much money on Harry Styles and Taylor Swift tickets?
Bro really said only $9,000, like that's a normal Tuesday purchase. Sports fans have no room to talk about concert prices anymore.
How much did you pay for your tickets today?
$13,000 a ticket.
$13,000 for what? How many tickets did you buy?
I bought 2 at 13 and I bought another 2 at 6.
Oh my gosh. We're still at the pregame of the Super Bowl. How many tickets you get?
4 tickets.
4 tickets, how much they cost?
$12,500 a ticket.
Oh my, that's 50 grand?
Yeah. About 7,000 US.
Around 8,000 per.
8,000 per, and obviously you both are going?
Oh yeah.
Free.
Free! We haven't got a free yet. How'd you get your tickets for free?
Fox Sports and Infinity, baby.
Okay, we are now in the stadium. We got a Chiefs fan. How much you pay for your tickets?
$4,800 per ticket.
Wow, that's the cheapest other than free. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.